Well, welcome to the Complete Nonsense Podcast. I want to pre-apologize for anything that we may say that may piss you off or offend you. If it does, please call in and let's talk about it. We want to hear your opinion. Our disclaimer is very simple. If you are super serious or looking for something educational, forget about it. Because it won't happen here, let's begin. Welcome back. Welcome to episode 8 of Complete Nonsense. I can't hear me at all now. I'm off.
We do that on purpose.
That's just hurtful. First of all, I would like to say hello to my right, the beautiful Stax. How are you this lovely day? Whatever day it is. I don't even know what day it is.
It's Thursday.
It's Thursday, yeah. And then we have to my left, the producer. How are you, dear?
I'm good.
Fantastic. It's always good to hear. And today we want to welcome a very special guest with us. A couple episodes back, we were talking about waxing and all of that good stuff. And we're just going to call her Hot Pocket today.
Oh,
can we say hello to Hot Pocket, everybody?
Hey, Hot Pocket.
How are you, ma'am?
I am well. How are you?
I'm fantastic. Welcome to our show. We are really glad that you're joining us today. We have a lot of questions for you. I did a pre-interview, just so you ladies know. I did a pre-interview with her last night, and we have some really interesting things. Her and I seem to be rehabbing houses in the same in the same area,
yes.
Different places, right?
Yes.
And
Hers was flooded.
Yes, hers with the terrible hurricane that got
2 years ago.
Yeah, that's a long time.
It's a long time.
It's a really long time. And you finally are getting it done.
Yeah.
But along with you getting it done, you have a lot of people that keep coming through the home to get this thing done. Let's start with that. All right, we're going to jump right into it here, because we'll get to waxing balls in a couple of minutes. But we have other things to discuss. So, do you want to catch the ladies up on how long have you been rehabbing this house? It's a kitchen we're rehabbing, right? Not the entire house. Okay,
yes, it's a kitchen. Well, it's a hallway,
A bathroom.
led into the spare bathroom and the linen closet.
Okay, and how long has this been going on?
Can't look at him. It has been
They all say
going
that.
on
I'm very good looking.
I think they started in June, and they told me it'd be a 2-week project.
And here we sit about a week from August. What are we, 2 weeks from August now? Okay, and they're still there. But they have an agenda why they're there, right? Now they're just there because they're there. Now, Stax has known Hot Pocket for a very long time. These ladies have been friends for years, right? We're sitting with friends that have known each other for about 20 years, right? So Stax is probably very familiar with the people that come into Hot Pocket's house to help her, who just never leave. So let's talk about the new cabinet guy, right? So she has this cabinet guy that doesn't seem to want to go away.
Does he have large tools?
One of the biggest, yes.
Okay.
Tool. Yeah.
A tool or multiple tools?
Multiple tools.
No, multiple tools.
What?
We're getting there. We're getting there. See,
Confusing the produce.
she'll understand in a couple of minutes. So, what time do they start, and then what time do they actually end, and then what time do they leave? Let's go with that.
I don't know. When you have people come over to your house to work on it, what time do they usually come?
9 to 5.
9 to 5.
9
Yeah.
to 5.
I come about 6 or 7. And they leave about
What? 6 or 7 in the morning?
Oh, no.
Oh, they come at night? Mm-hmm. And they leave at midnight?
Yeah.
How much work gets done
Are
in
they
between?
actually working, or are you hanging out having cocktails with
A
them?
little bit of everything going on there.
Is it just one guy?
Well, there's about 3.
So what this is becoming,
It's a foursome?
what it becomes, is it? Yes, it definitely sounds like a foursome.
Do you hand them things? Are you helping? Do you have a tool belt?
Do you have a tool belt?
I do not have a tool belt. I do have
We can fix that.
tool chest.
You have a tool. Are you standing or are you laying down the entire time?
What
Are you on
are
a
you
couch?
I'm on the couch a lot.
You are.
There's nowhere else for me to go. My house is very small square footage.
So they get there at 6. Everybody starts working by what time do they actually? Let's get real here. What time?
7.
What time the cocktails start flowing? About 7:30, 8 o'clock.
Actually, they're usually just mine because a lot of them don't drink.
Oh, they don't even drink, so she's getting drunk.
I'm all like, who wants tequila? Who wants a beer? And they're just looking at me.
Oh, no.
Okay, I'll have one.
Where did we find these
producer.
Handyman.
Do you want to take? Yeah, where do we find?
Well, it was from
Craigslist. Craigslist back page. Where are we finding these?
Chance Encounters.
The contractor that did my roof.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, but I think I got his B team.
Oh, yeah.
Got the B team.
Got the back team.
She got the back. Yeah, the back door team. That's what she got. She got the back door team. She got, so, producer, you might, when this episode's over, you might want to slip her a card and take her on a Sunday. She needs to go on a Sunday somewhere to get some.
They make it so much worse.
Is it that?
Horrible.
Yeah.
This is a risk of your safety.
It is.
Like,
Wow.
why are they there
Well,
at 7?
You know my mother.
Oh,
Yes.
Mother is appalled.
How-
She's 85. God bless her.
We're everybody's appalled in this room. We're all appalled.
I'm not at all appalled.
I don't think. Listen, I have to keep taking off of work. These guys don't show up. It's been 2 months almost. So if they want to come at 6 when I'm actually home and don't have to miss work, I'm good with that.
Right, but then they're missing work when they're there at 6 because they're hanging out with a hot pocket who's drinking tequila. So by 7, you've got some tequila in you. By 9, you're feeling a little buzz. By midnight, you're out cold and you don't really know what's going on. Or do we know everything that's happening from that
Not
point
the
on?
whole story.
Give us more. Give us more of this story, please.
That just happened once or twice.
Oh, okay.
What?
I usually thought this one guy, he's so sweet. I won't mention his name.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
We'll keep people nameless.
And he's the one that's been coming over like every night.
I bet he has.
But apparently,
That's a 20-year relationship right there.
for me,
20-year relationship right there.
It's the golden egg. We'll talk about that. We'll circle back around.
it's so hot in here.
It does get warm in here. It's warm in here.
So he's real sweet. Doesn't really speak English.
So this is a gentleman who doesn't speak English either.
Right, this particular one.
Okay.
But he's had to come over the most, and so I think he works a different job, and I think they hired him because the A team was busy. So he comes back and does the same thing like every night.
Did he have to lay pipe while he was there?
Has he?
I knew it. I knew it. No, there was no pipe there, Lane.
My goodness.
Being laid?
Being laid.
My goodness. Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah. So
When
it gets
does
so late that I've actually, through the banging and this and that, I've fallen asleep several times. On
through the
couch.
banging?
Through
Okay.
all the banging. Through
Understood.
everything.
Understood.
And he leaves and he touches my cheek before he leaves. No, he does not. I'm all sprawled out on the couch like this.
Just so the guests know she's got her arms up in the air. They can't see you.
I
so
know.
yeah. So we have to give visuals. So that's good. So now you have a kitchen being done, and you're through all the banging. You're
And
falling
I could have 3
asleep at 11
boyfriends
o'clock.
if I wanted.
3 boyfriends. That's nothing. Hey, those are good odds. If you have 3, throw 3 against the
it's
wall. Maybe
not
one
good.
sticks. Not good. Okay, not good.
I
Sounds
won't
like
go
a
into
party
what
at
I
your
do.
place.
I'm sure it is.
Is the music blasting?
Oh yeah, that's.
It has to be blasting. Remember, they're banging. They're banging pipe.
Always have music.
They're banging pipe, so they have to be.
They're not banging pipe. They're laying pipe.
They're laying pipe by banging the pipe.
banging the
Man,
pipe.
banging the pipe.
So yes.
So let's.
Good time.
So now that,
Hashtag if you'd like to donate to Hot Pockets kitchen floors.
right, like, subscribe, and
Comment.
Okay, let's move on from that. That sounds like a real party at Hot Pocket's house. Anybody that wants to go there, she lives at 123 Bang Lane, right? What's it called? Bang Lane. One of the reasons why we brought you in is because we had a whole conversation about waxing, and
did.
you
I heard
are
that one, yes.
you are a waxer, correct?
I am.
So I have some questions about that. How many men have you done?
Too many to count.
Okay, so you do men. You do a lot of men.
And we're talking about waxing. Yes.
We're talking about waxing, right? We're gonna. What else do you? What do you mean by what else? What else is there? I'm not talking about laying pipe. I'm talking about.
Oh, that's you're like, how many men do you do?
No.
All of them, the whole planet. Oh,
well,
did you
yeah.
just get that?
Yeah,
really?
I got that.
What's
yeah,
wrong
yeah,
with you?
yeah,
You're
I got
slipping.
that. Yeah, you took me back to Rockville.
Okay, all right, sorry. Let's not talk about that.
So wait, how many men have you waxed? Other than waxing, what services do you offer to a dude?
I'm an esthetician, so you can do facials and body treatments. And
Like massages.
well, I can massage from the shoulders and neck up and
Okay.
facial
It's
massages.
the absolute best massage.
Yes, Stax has had
I've
many
had
of
them.
my facial massages.
She gets facials. Nice. Okay.
Yes,
this
facials,
this thing's going off
waxing,
the rails, producer.
Body treatments, mud
I
treatments.
see.
We might have an X. Do we have explicit? Do you have explicit? Do you have,
Explicit.
Do you have
Explicit.
Do you have a double explicit?
Explicit. That's our sound.
We just started. We just started the whole podcast off with
Chemical peels.
How many people this young lady has laid pipe?
Full body waxing. So my motto is, if you could say it, I can wax it.
If you can say it, I can. Okay, meaning any body part.
Anybody?
All right, let's talk about men. So men get waxed proper from head down.
Sure. Some
Okay.
do.
Do you do inside the ass? I have to start there because Stax and I and the producer were having this conversation. Well, producer really wasn't involved in the conversation. She's just kind of there sweating, wishing it would end.
And Stax
is
on
telling
team.
me-
Yes, you do.
and then telling me that
So-
I couldn't go to you because it would be awkward. Now,
No, I don't think it would be.
It would be 100% awkward.
I didn't. I did hear that. I listened to the episode. I listened to the
so my
episode.
question is, okay, so you're in there. Do you see, like, you have some stirrups? You squish me apart, and all of a sudden you drip the wax down. All of a
The
sudden, put a
mental
piece of paper.
picture is way
Well,
too much.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm trying
first
to
of all-
figure this out because I love.
Let's go back to
I'm a
the first
metrosexual.
question. Yes, I know.
Everybody knows AC.
Your first question was, do you wax inside the asshole?
Do I?
No. Do you?
I shave it. I shave.
Inside. You're talking about. you
No,
stick
he's
a-
talking
No.
about inside his butt cheeks.
Yeah,
I'm
in the
sure.
butt
You
cheeks.
said asshole.
Yeah,
but-
you can't. We
I
clearly
can-
we know
I can
you
a
can't.
little bit. I got a special wax that can go a little bit in there. Yeah.
Oh yeah, a little bit. Oh my goodness, God, sounds
That's a lot.
fucking awful. That sounds absolutely awful. All right, not inside. We don't
I
want
was
you
just
inside.
trying to clarify what you meant.
Well, I don't even know. I
I'm
don't
having
know
flashbacks.
how to who.
Weren't you talking about the outer courts of
Yes,
the buttocks?
yes, I was talking about the.
Not the inner. You just
Wait,
went inner.
Go
She
back,
went inner.
Go
She
back
went-
to your notes. He said she waxes inside your asshole. So I'm
But you know what I
confused.
mean. Again, this is a layman's
No.
term. I don't know the term.
What is it?
for-
Okay,
The inside your butt
How
crack,
can
not
you do-
inside
The
your
outer-
asshole.
the outer butt.
How can you do an
Not the
inside of an
outer butt,
asshole?
The inner butt and the crack.
Yeah, inner butt in the crack.
Over your asshole.
Okay, definitely over my asshole. I want to stay there. Wait. I just have
Again, this is why you can never go to her.
Why?
Yeah, why?
You absolutely 100. I have waxed several of my friends.
You have.
Absolutely.
And then
I've seen more
Yeah.
in Daytona than one cares to imagine.
Wow.
Male and female, yes.
many ways. Okay, wait. You're going too far. I got to slow it down.
Okay.
How do you do inside the ass? How could you possibly do inside the ass?
Saying inside
It-
the ass.
The way you do inside your nose.
Okay,
I'm
so-
assuming.
Is that possible?
No, it's impossible.
No.
It's squished up. And you can't. You have to break it open. Go ahead.
Is yours under lock and key? What is going on?
You're telling me your shit's just willy nilly wide open. You go down there, it's wide open. Is that what you're telling me?
She won't talk about anything in her area there.
Right, right.
like-
Yeah, we won't go there.
Let's
Stax.
not talk about
We
what's
scuba
down
dove
there.
together. Oh, we snorkeled together. We won't
You
get
did what together?
We snorkeled. We
Oh
snorkeled.
God, she had the whole fro outside, didn't she?
No, it was like
No.
it was a lot of fro. Well, listen, hold
a
on.
naturalist, I guess.
Yeah,
No.
totally. So-
No.
okay. It was just.
Let's
it was
say
like.
Stax doesn't really.
It looked like
wax.
coral. It looked
No.
like. It looked like coral. It looked like coral.
Oh, I'm sure.
It was like waving,
Waving
back
back and forth.
I come swimming up and
like-
it's coral. I
Like the
was
days of COVID and the guys with the big beards wear a mask.
Yes,
and
yeah,
I
that
know.
was it,
Yeah.
yeah. You know her. So
I do.
wait, so you
course
get it
that's-
open and you dump it in and then you pull it out. That's
Well, no.
First of all, there's got to be no hair in there.
What?
There's got to be no hair inside.
Oh, there is. Everybody
my
thinks
goodness.
that. It's a little bit, not a lot.
Right, it can't be much.
It's
Yeah,
not like a hairbrush in there.
yeah.
So,
Brush. Thank God, there's not a hairbrush in there.
so first of all, there's many different kinds of waxes.
Okay.
So there's the traditional kind, which people are used to seeing people with a stick. They
Yep.
dip it in and they put it on with like a tongue depressor kind of
Yep.
stick. They put the white cloth on and they rip it.
Yeah.
There's that.
Right.
That's not what I use when I'm waxing the genital area.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
So then they have hard wax.
That I know. Hard wax is where you dump it on yourself and you rip it right off. That's what I use for my nose.
Right.
Yeah.
So picture that.
It is painful until you get used to it.
Picture that inside, not your asshole, but your butt crack.
Yeah, okay. That's got to be pretty painful.
It's not.
Oh, it's not. Okay.
So that's a very, very, like, a lot of people get confused by that. They just think, oh my God, the butt, the ass, the this. It's got to hurt.
Yeah.
It doesn't really hurt.
Interesting.
The front, however.
Okay, now we're going to move to the front. Do you have the balls? We talked about the beep, as the producer said that day. Do you have them stand over the wax and dip it in?
No.
Okay.
No. I was laughing so hard when I heard that. You
Okay,
guys,
so how does that play out?
She 100% does not have them teabag the wax.
100% no.
How
Does
else?
not
How
teabag.
else is that happening? How else? Please.
Same-
Are you smearing
The
it
same
on?
It's the
concept.
same concept.
It's
I'm
not-
I'm not finger painting.
You
Now,
have to be finger painting. First of all, balls are not.
a lot of skin.
Yes, there's a
Lot of
lot of
skin.
skin. Right.
And
the
in
older we
order-
are, the more skin. there
Oh, dear
is.
God, do I know that? So you have to, basically the key to waxing is holding the skin as tight and taut as you can. So it actually helps if I have
an
them help
assistant.
me.
Who's helping you?
The person I'm waxing, if it's
So
a man.
I'm standing. We're having a conversation.
Yeah,
right?
and I'm like, could you hold this over here? and I'll just hand
yeah,
you.
that could be awkward. I guess you're right. Stacks is kind of right.
So I need you to hold one side. I hold the other, and then I,
okay.
do that, and then
Hard wax?
either wax. Really.
Just painted the whole picture. Let me just say this.
Okay.
No balls
When-
have been.
Are you okay? I want to
AC
check on
came
the
into
producer.
when AC came into the studio, he was like, "Hey, producer," and he looked really shy. And I'm like, "Why does he look like this?" Now I understand because he brought you in, and he was like, "We're going to talk about genitals today." Like the whole sexual education. He just did not want to prep me for that. So
I
he
was
just wanted to
tell
go
you?
in.
surprised.
No,
I
I'm
don't
sorry.
he's like bringing in a guest today.
bringing in.
I didn't even know that he had a guest today until they walked up the stairs.
How fun is this?
He
We're
told
getting
me-
a whole
He
education on
told me to
waxing.
keep it a secret from her.
Got
which
it, the
it was
correct
so
names.
funny because you're telling me, I'm going to come in. Don't tell her.
Right.
Jesus, this is hard. And then
Oh,
come in.
Jesus.
We won't tell AC. And I'm like, okay. I'm telling both of you, okay. And I'm like,
That's kind of creepy.
yeah.
Don't ever bring a guest in without me knowing. Because
Why? You did.
Yeah, I'm allowed.
You did it without the producer knowing.
Yeah, you.
There
but
should be some reprimanding.
Yes,
in this
you know,
place.
if any,
AC was harmed during the making of this podcast.
No hashtag. No hashtag.
the
he was
thing
harmed.
for you would be as we move forward in terms of guests, right? And we'll get back to you.
Oh, sure,
You're
I'll just
having
sit here.
like I'm sitting there with a coffee, and you're telling me squeeze that, like hold that skin. I don't know how I feel about that. The thing about you, producer, is
Nobody's
that
drinking coffee. Why
I would hope we have to do something to divert the attention of
Oh.
that. I'm one half my nuts in my hand while
all
you're waxing it.
But don't you have to hold your belly?
Yeah, I
Yes.
lift it, but that's a different animal.
Oh no, it's the same thing.
Is
The
it?
minute you go, you get it done once.
If I look her in the eyes, it's
And then
awkward.
sometimes you have to move your
Like this.
member
I'm-
and
I'm-
hold it to the
Right,
side.
I'm holding the member,
And I'm
I'm
surprised.
staring at Hot Pocket, and we're blinking really fast, right? And she's like, I'm waxing, and she's painting this on, and then I'm still holding it as you
Yes.
rip it off.
Well, it has to
Okay.
dry. The hard wax has
Oh,
to dry.
so
a
we're
little
waiting
bit.
a couple
So
days.
we're
She
just
blows on it a
waiting.
couple times.
So I blow on it a couple times, and I'm like,
Oh.
and then I say, "Oh, the blowjob's free." Yeah, and we crack a little joke, and everybody
Jesus.
laughs.
That's not time to correct you.
Yes, no, it's the best time.
not the best
when I do
so
it.
it's not awkward.
When I
It's
do the
awkward
back,
anyway.
there's many.
The
different-
minute you drop your drawers and you get in the stirrups, it's awkward.
You're not in
no,
stirrups.
you're not in stirrups.
Might as well be.
You're laying on her bed with the
I'm
4
laying on her
workers
bed, too.
working around you.
So let me just say
pipes
one
and
more
banging
thing.
going on.
Before you continue, hold that thought. I have to
Okay.
get back to you for a minute.
Okay.
Producer, as we move forward, I will tell you the guests, and then you are more than happy. I'm more than happy to have you produce a list of questions that you and I can go over before we get them. But when we do something raw like this, you know, I'm going to go a lot further and deeper into the black hole, meaning the ass, versus what
Excuse
I
the pun.
know. Yes, though I know. But yes, moving forward, you will have to know some of the guests, because I would encourage you to ask
so
them
sorry.
to get some questions down, because you're going to want to know who the guest is and what they're all about.
You heard
So
it, folks.
continue.
I'm so
Every
sorry.
time AC comes in, it's cold turkey for the producer.
It's always cold turkey for me. I
Yeah,
like
it
going
is.
in blind.
Yeah, you have to go in blind.
That's not right.
So what? Continue. We're saying what? We're,
So the
now
same
it's drying.
thing. There's
and
many.
here we are.
Well, I'm kind of flipping around here. So there's different ways. So let's say we're gonna wax the buttocks.
Inside the cheeks.
Okay,
cheeks,
Forrest.
cheeks line.
I have a question. What do you do when the cheeks stink?
Yeah.
Oh, this. Okay, so I
Do you
have
have a
to
mask?
say. No,
You don't wear a mask?
no, but I
Do you wear gloves?
Absolutely.
Okay.
And I have turned people away if you see something that doesn't look like it should be there.
Oh. I haven't eaten dinner. I haven't
Yeah,
eaten dinner yet.
it's
yeah.
bad. And it's like, I'm sorry, I shouldn't really wax over that, and you should probably go to the doctor.
Oh, come on. Again, do you remember when we said the headphones should come off and we should hear click and we should just walk out? That's when you walk out. That's when you're done.
He told me to be candid, truthful, and raw.
Yes, we want you to.
Yeah, yeah.
Scary.
I'm not trying to censor you. I'm
Oh.
telling you that you shouldn't even have that conversation.
And that's another
Absolutely.
if it looks like it, you
reason.
go, you slap the butt cheeks together and you just say this is over. You're not a doctor. You're not going to say that should be looked at. You're going to say, oh my God. Next.
I've
and that's what you're
I've
gonna do.
studied enough, and I know enough that I know if something should be looked at. But I am not a doctor, and I don't play one on TV.
Something
So
should be looked at.
I just
You are looking at it.
This is exactly why I said you should never go to your friend.
Yeah.
To get this
Why?
done.
Stax has made
Because
it.
if he
she's made
goes
it
all
clear.
spread eagle and
What happens if I have
you get a
something that needs to be
whiff?
looked at?
So
I don't
what?
want to know.
Okay, wait. Let me get back to that
I'm
question.
not,
You don't want to
Producer.
know?
not by her.
Producer.
Exactly. That's why I said you shouldn't do that with a friend.
Who? Look,
Hot Pocket's like, AC, you should get that looked at.
but okay. Fast forward, Stacks.
Yeah.
If we're sitting around on a Friday night,
Yeah. You're not going to make fun of something that I had to get looked
never.
at?
Nope, never.
She would not.
But
would.
on
I
the
would.
contrary, AC would be like, "You're never gonna believe what happened to me. I went to get waxed." And this person,
That's right.
you would tell us anyway.
I would tell you anyway.
You would tell us 100% anyway.
Yes, I
So
probably-
why
probably
wouldn't you
would.
come
Yeah,
to
it's
me?
true. I mean, I did see you, you know,
Excuse me.
I saw you one time with after you were vomiting or something. And they
I'm gonna
decided
smack you.
she had vomited all over the side of this building, and somebody was like trying to. One of the workers clearly
Not-
had come over and was trying to get with her right after she vomited. So there's not a whole lot that we'll hold back together. So yes, go back, continue. So yes,
get
I
back
would
on the
talk about it
subject.
on a weekend, but you would probably be like, you had to see what he had. He had something
No,
I
I
told
would-
him to go look at.
Would I do that, Stacks?
She would never do that.
Never.
Okay,
Never.
I would
So
get it checked.
However, since you're going to a friend, if we all knew you were going to the friend and it never actually happened, we would know why.
Yeah.
We'd be
Now
like,
we know. So
AC has an ass sore of some sort.
see, they're very, how good are we getting at this, though, producer? How good are we getting where we can move things around? We're pretty fucking dynamic with the work we do behind the scenes. So anyway, continue.
I have to finish this one thing. So you were
Yes.
saying, oh, you're telling jokes. Absolutely. That's what makes everybody relax. Because if you're not relaxed, it makes it worse. Sometimes you can rip the skin if they're.
How would my balls get twinged up?
Oh,
They don't. I could be in a car accident, my balls are still sagging.
poor Cece.
Do you understand? Think about it. You could be in the worst possible scenario. Your butt's going to tighten up.
You need
so
ball Botox.
right. If you've stirred my asshole open and dumping the wax in, yes, that's going to tighten up.
Oh my God.
If
The producer's about to vomit.
Hashtag that is not what happens.
you just said you dump it in a little bit.
I
don't
did
dump
not
it in.
dump
It's
it
like
in.
how
Oh,
you do your
I
nose.
do
How
not
does she get it
finger
in?
paint.
She has to get it in somehow. If she's going
there's-
inside, she has to get it in
There's
somehow.
a device.
She get a syringe, squish it in. She has to get it in
It's like
somehow.
a little popsicle stick.
It's
People,
a popsicle stick.
no booties were harmed in the making of this podcast.
You know, Hot Pocket gets a phone call and there's a popsicle stick sticking out of my ass, and all of a sudden she takes a phone call and the popsicle stick is now stuck there for 10 minutes, and she has to come back and shred it right out of me. Yes, I can see skin moving, but there's no way that I would be nervous and all of a sudden my balls are going to get shorter. That's not.
Why do you think they're
What
going to
happens
get
when you
shorter
get into
anyway?
cold
Because she
water?
said
What
you-
happens when you get into cold water?
But the wax is not cold.
No, but I keep the air on like 60 because I'm sweating.
It's hot up here, isn't it? It's very hot up here all the time.
So just keep in mind, you would have shrinkage all around
Yeah.
when you go to your friend.
Right.
So I'm surprised you haven't asked the biggest question of all.
Does it hurt? That's the question.
That
I was
is
thinking.
not
No,
the biggest question.
she's
That's my
talking
biggest
about
question. All right, go ahead.
not your ass and not your balls.
The shaft? But there's no when the fuck who do you wax it as a hairy shaft?
Oh, people do.
Oh, you wax old people? What's the oldest you've waxed?
Well,
Oh, yeah, I remember that story.
Remember that story?
I do.
Yeah.
All right,
yes.
give it to us.
oh, he was a regular. He was like 70 something, and he goes to the nude beach and he got faithfully waxed. And let me get back to something else.
Okay.
She asked, "Did it stink? What do you do if it stinks?"
Right.
And that does happen.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate.
Right.
Swamp ass
Swamp ass
sucks.
Now, most people, they know, like for the women here, if you're going to your gynecologist, you know you're going to your gynecologist. You're going to shower, right? Or you're going to
Oh yeah.
hopefully shower.
Sure.
So I pretty much get the same respect. If they know they're coming to get
Course.
that done, people are clean. When I did have the misfortune of a few here and there, I just started leaving wipes. Be like, okay, I'm going to let you get changed. There's wipes over there. If you, just kind of professionally just be like, I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
And then, so when you're waxing the butt, there's several different ways to do it. Depends if they're flexible or not. Some people you can do it while they're laying on their back and put their legs up.
Oh my God.
I prefer for
This
them
has just
to get.
become a violation.
I prefer to get on their knees like doggy style.
Oh my God. And there it is.
And there it is.
So now it's dripping down into my taint.
No.
Yes,
well,
it is.
You know
Well,
much-
you want that.
do you know how
waxed
much
too.
hair you have on your taint? Tons.
Yeah. That shit. When
And
I
that
shave, it
just-
never ends. It just never ends.
And that
It's
just,
like, it never
it
ends.
gives me the canvas that I need. And
canvas.
then I, tell them to arch
She's-
their back.
She's an artist.
Producer, do you hear?
and
She's
it
assessing
gives
your ass
them,
to a
you know,
Picasso.
They arch their, I tell them to arch their back. He's not even listening.
I'm going to have her wax
Look
the
at that
name
Rem-
stacks on your ass hair.
Hey, look at that Rembrandt tant. Look at Rembrandt
Tant.
taint.
What's a tant? Do not edit that out. Do not.
Only AC would have a tant instead of a tant.
He has a Rembrandt tant.
Hey, that's right.
That's a great name for a song
Sure
or a
is.
band.
Sure.
Yeah.
That should have been your name coming
That
in
should have
today,
been
right?
Rembrandt
Tant. Tant. It's like the day I said, lift your balls. Oh, no, wait, belly. Okay, so
So the funny thing is, now that's a little awkward because, here they are on a table or whatever.
and you're asking them to get up doggy style.
So I'm like, and they get kind of like squeamish.
Is this your home or an office?
I've an office.
You do both. You do it in both places.
I do.
A lot of people do it at their houses, which
Yes.
I can understand. Okay.
for donations only. And
No tans have been.
no Rembrandt tans.
Yeah.
Have been paid for
been
in
paid
the
for.
privacy of Hot Pocket's house.
A lot of pipe. A lot of pipe.
Pipes are becoming valid.
So anyway, some people get
Why do you
very
think these guys are
uncomfortable.
working at 6 to midnight? They're all lining up to be doggy style tainted.
Tanted.
So some of them are, they feel awkward or whatever if it's their first time and they're not used to it. And so I'm like, oh no, I need you to go ahead, just put your knees this way and arch your back, and I push their back down, and they get kind of, and I'm like, don't act like you've never been in this position. But bump, big laugh, and everything's fine, and then we go about the business, and it's done.
That
What
I
if
just
they-
don't. Yeah, I don't know that I would want jokes.
What if they've never been in that position?
True.
They
Well,
have-
I
they
help
have
you.
now.
I'm
They
here to
have
help you.
now.
I'm here to help you.
Taking
I-
away hairless virginities around here.
She has a twister mat on top of her table. She says, I want your right arm, right hand on red, left knee on yellow.
It's a great idea.
Wow.
I'm full of them.
It's a great idea.
Oh, that's not real. That wasn't real.
No.
Oh, okay. All right. I thought for a minute that was real.
No,
like I was
not
like,
real.
oh,
That
this
is
shit just.
not-
This
I
shit
need
just
your tant hovering above blue.
This is awesome.
Well, we're gonna continue with you for part 2 if that's okay. Once again, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to push off our wedding conversation. But we're gonna bring back the D's, and we're gonna bring back CC for that, and maybe Hot Pocket will just come in and kind of sit and hang out. She's more than welcome to.
Whose wedding?
We really enjoyed the wedding I was in California that I
okay.
had done a couple weeks ago. I don't know if you knew I was in California.
I did.
But we want to thank everybody for listening. We're going to continue. If you listen to next week's episode, we're going to continue with Hot Pocket and get the rest of these stories because this is extremely interesting. And I promise you all that I think I'm going to have to do one. I think we're going to have to do one live.
Live, absolutely.
Not live. Well, live here in the studio. Producer might. We're going to have to talk about that.
We'll tape it.
She's getting nervous.
And then we're gonna have to do it with the microphones on and let AC do that, and let's see what she does. Thank you for coming in on this one. We'll see you next week.
You're welcome.
Stax, as always, thank you. What do you want to say about the podcast?
I want to say, please like, comment, and subscribe.
I appreciate that. And producer, you're always fantastic. I know you'll be great. Anything you'd like to add?
I think
there?
she's traumatized.
Yo.
That's how it works. That's all you should do. And with that, I say AC out. This complete nonsense podcast is brought to you today and every day by AAO Optical and WDEC, Anglo-American Optical and What Do I Care Optical, 100-year-old manufacturers of high-end English eyewear, produced in the UK, distributed everywhere. Check us out for your eyewear needs. Anglo-American Optical, LTD.com. If you can dream it, we can make it. 800-753-9727. Give them a call today. Also, Blue Savage Tea, BLUSAVAGET. It's an up-and-coming apparel company that specializes in custom designs of high-quality clothing and apparel. And if you can design it, you can imagine it, they can make it. Check out their Etsy shop, Blue Savage Tea. Again, that's BLUSAVAGET, all one word, on Etsy for great designs. Order today. Give them a call at 708-424-6119. We'd also like to thank our partners, Authentic Creations, who help produce, edit, and market this nonsense podcast. Check them out at AuthenticCreation.org. And we will not forget, last but not least, our partner of Workspace Collective in Daytona for allowing us to record in their luxurious space studio, dedicated desk, conference space, virtual office solutions, and casual meeting areas. The experienced team at Workspace Collective is here to ensure your business thrives. Give them a call at 877-490-0040. 040.